This is Michael Clark.
Yes, and we only do have a limited time with our candidates, but we appreciate them for making their time to speak to you this morning. Running for the One Nation Party is Andrew Elborne, who's worked as an electrician for many years and has travelled extensively across Queensland. Andrew Elborne, thank you for your time this morning. Why did you want to run for the seat of Burdekin?
Basically, the government's now made it personal for me because every time there's a problem, they introduce legislation, they don't actually fix it. And the personal issue was my son, being a 23-year-old, had a low-range drink driving charge. We were farmers all our lives, and they revoked his gun licence for a drink driving charge. I didn't see the relevance in that. But the Community Safety Bill has basically eroded more rights for farmers and gun owners in Queensland than any other bill I've ever read. So, yep, they made it personal. It's time to actually stop the madness. I mean, if they can't fix the issues with what laws and legislations we have in place, they shouldn't be there.
And how do you believe your campaign is going?
Yeah, I was late to the kick-off to the Burdekin, so but I've worked in those mines with a lot of those guys, and yeah, it's good talking to the communities. I was quite interested. I talked to a lot of ladies from the parents and stuff in Dysart, and they had to raise their own money to buy water coolers for their school, whereas they'd been chasing the local members and whatever else to do that. I believe that that's something that a government issue should have been taken care of, not actually the community. So it's interesting to see how the people feel that they've been neglected in these communities by the government.
It's a big electorate, isn't it? I mean, if you were successful, how would you handle all that travel and getting out to look after such a diverse community?
Well, I like to fly, so that would be an option. But I actually believe, to be efficient, I wouldn't set up an office anywhere. I'd actually probably retrofit a caravan and take it and go to those communities and spend weeks at a time in those communities and actually talk to the people and then deal with the issues from there. I mean, it's a good way to actually be accessible to people rather than being stationary in the one place and just travelling out for day visits.
And so it would be a mobile electorate, would it?
Well, I did the run around putting the signs out because I put all my own signs out, and I probably did 1,800 kilometres by the time I did the loop to Ayr, Collinsville, Glendon, Middlemount, Dysart, and all the way out to Claremont. So it's a fair whack of travel, and I don't believe you can do it from a stationary office. I think you actually need to be accessible in all those places for a good amount of time.
And did you get a good reception from all of those communities?
Yeah, it's been interesting. A lot of people are looking for a change. They've had the promises. Yeah, we're going to take money from this, we're going to take money from that, but nobody's actually delivered in the last year. So it'll be nice to actually get out there, go through the balance sheets and the books to see where money can actually be taken from to put in the appropriate places.
Well, we appreciate your time this morning and having a chat with us as the campaign continues. Thank you. That is the One Nation candidate for the seat of Burdekin. That's Andrew Elborne joining us this morning, having a chat here on ABC North Queensland.